Welcome back to Tokyo Fresh. My name is David. I'm here with Jordan.
Hey, dude.
Very late one this week.
Yeah, Sunday this week.
Sunday, yeah. Sunday night,
Sunday
too.
night at the moment, actually, yeah.
Yeah.
A lot happened on my way here, so...
Yeah, okay, so you said, like, the train got stopped.
The train, so... Obviously, I'm, like, Churro line.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
So, the Churro line was late.
It's already fucked, yeah.
It's already fucked. The Churro
Yeah.
line... For those who've never been in Japan, the Churro line is always fucked. So, I'm waiting at the station,
Yeah.
grab a coffee, I get to the platform, I'm hanging out. Train's meant to be there in, like, 2 minutes.
Yep.
I'm like, chill. So I'm waiting, I'm on my phone, texting people and such. And I'm like, hold on a minute. Like, 5 minutes has passed.
Right.
What? Where's the train? So I checked the train board.
Yeah.
And when the train is late in Japan, a thing will come up like, the train's like a few minutes late. Super sorry about that, guys.
Our bad.
Fucking our bad. We love you. Please don't be angry, Chuo-sen isn't like that. So the train was late and there was not a single announcement. I look at the board. Nothing's changed. Nothing.
It's like, train's coming in 2 minutes. The next one.
Yeah, literally.
The first one didn't come.
It didn't come.
Yep.
So it was literally like 30-something. Yeah. Didn't turn up. Nothing was said. Train just fucking... The train... This is what really hit me, David. Okay? So when the train rolls up, it's late.
Oh, yeah.
I kind of want some haste. I'm standing like midway in the platform. So the train kind of speeds past you, then slows down a bit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
The train was like crawling past me as it got into... It was like...
New driver.
Just like drifted into the station like, hey, yo, I'm here. I'm like, motherfucker, I've been waiting. Like, it was so slow. I was like, what an insult. How fucking dare you?
Yeah.
That's the Joe line. Fucking love that train, dude. It's such a dick.
It works on its own schedule.
Dude, it actually does. Like, it's so bad to the extent where I have been late to work and just gone, Joe line. And they go, yeah.
Gotcha.
Nope. Cool.
Mm-hmm.
Like, don't go tell me twice.
Yeah.
Like that, dude. Sometimes I love to hate that line.
Yeah, you should expect to be like at least 10 minutes late.
Oh, dude, 100% when you catch that
all the time.
It's not bad, but yeah, we're doing a late one this week. Yesterday I had a fun event to go to, which I thought would talk about.
Okay. So what happened?
So there's an event in Tokyo called Tokyo Love Hotels.
Okay, hang on. I want to ask about this name because I saw it this morning.
Yeah.
On your Instagram.
Yeah.
And you had at Tokyo Love Hotels. And
Yeah.
I'm like, what was he doing?
I got
like
so
like
many.
But it's so weird because it says at Tokyo Love Hotels and then
Yeah.
it's just like a sea of people. So I'm like, is he at an orgy? What the fuck is going on?
Hold on. Jordan, you're in an orgy and you didn't invite me to the orgy?
Yeah, exactly. I was personally offended.
There was music and drinks? Fuck, Jordan. There was a grill? There was a grill.
There's a grill?
Yeah, there was
What, in the building?
Yeah, in the building.
The fuck?
Because they have like different what do you call it? Pop-ups.
Okay.
And there was this one pop-up and it was basically like a sandwich store. Like
yeah.
Baked bread, like what do you call those things? The like a panini. Like a panini type sandwich store was in the
like
thing.
a quesadilla?
Like a fucking good ass quesadilla, dude. It was good.
Okay.
But yeah, they had like a pop-up there as well. It's pretty good. Oh, so the name came from. So when the woman who made it, when she first was making these events, it was her and one other guy, and they were asking like places like, "Hey, can we rent out this space to host this event we're gonna have?"
Yep.
And everyone was basically like, "No." Or,
You may not.
Yeah, it was like, "No, fuck off," or it was like, "No, too expensive.
Right.
We can't do it here." And the only place that would allow them to use their space for like a decent price was a building in the Love Hotel district of fucking Shibuya.
Okay.
Of all fucking places.
I know exactly the place you're talking about.
When she told me yesterday, I was like, I know the place well. I mean...
Give me the... I never been there.
Shibuya... Never heard of it. Don't know what that is.
No idea.
I'm sorry. Never been to one. Don't know what that is. Good Christian boy I am.
Yeah.
It's a intercourse. What is that? Is that some kind of cheese from France? I can't help you there.
Intercourse. It's not like something you take at university. It's an intercourse.
Is that a second year course? Didn't make it that far.
Yeah.
Can't help you
Nope.
there. So there was like So
Hang on, before you continue, do you want to do me a favor and slide that door closed so that the police that are coming to my house to arrest us for being heinous.
For thought crimes.
Yeah, for thought crimes. Japanese thought crimes.
Japanese thought crimes. I'm like, I think the best onigiri is shirobuta. They're like, nope.
Nope.
Thought crime. Breaks the door down. They're fucking arrest us. Turns out the answer, tuna mayo.
It's true.
It is true. It's so good.
I eat lots of onigiri. Tuna mayo is the best.
It is actually really good. I'm like,
Yeah.
actually, yeah. I think my friend was... So, we'll argue about onigiri. Stupid argument. Because that was like... Do you know the one with umeboshi?
Yeah.
Disgusting.
Shit. Garbage.
Good. Low tier onigiri is with like the pickled plum inside of it.
We're going to talk about tier lists today. You just reminded me of something. But keep going.
Okay. So, the pickled plum one is like the worst one.
Yeah.
And every time someone like new is introduced to Japan, there's always a Japanese person forcing them to try this fucking disgusting onigiri, and it's not good. Like, it tastes bad.
Yeah, it's not.
It's awful. Anyway, forgive me, but fucking note that down. Remember it. And also, don't forget what you're gonna say. That's also important.
Yep. Yes.
So the only place they could have the Love Hotel events was in a Love Hotel. So they were like, fuck it, we'll call it that. So they called it Tokyo Love Hotels, and that's why it's called fucking Tokyo Love Hotels. But it's good. It's based like a massive meeting of like young creatives in Tokyo.
Yeah.
This is pretty interesting, but like being there, you meet people from like a very similar... So there are smaller circles inside a very big circle.
Right, yeah.
And this event is like the bigger circle that encompasses all of these different tiny sort of creative circles that are in Tokyo. So you'll meet people from like different like English teachers who are here, but they're doing like rap on the side, or like artists who are like artists as their main job, but they're doing something else on the side. Like I met people yesterday who I know and I just haven't spoke to in months, like freelance people, like directors and shit like that. Like it's pretty interesting. I met some guy from The Bachelor.
The American one or the Japanese?
The Japanese Bachelor. It was a foreign dude. He's like born in... he's Japanese. He's born in Hokkaido.
Yeah.
And then he was on The Bachelor. And the way I met was weird. I was at the bar. And a guy behind me, I heard someone say something like, I've only been in Tokyo for a week. And I go, oh shit, you've only been in Tokyo for a week? That's crazy. Where did you come from? Who are you? And kind of thing. And he's explaining he's like, oh, I'm on the Japanese show, The Bachelor. And I'm like, no.
I mean, I know of it.
I was like, I know of it. I was like, I don't watch it. So
I don't have time for that kind of trash.
I have a very finite amount of time for trash.
Yes.
And I need all of it for the trash I want to consume.
Yeah. It's exactly 100%.
I don't have time to watch The Bachelor or The Bachelorette. It's trash I don't care about.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
The Bachelorette is even more trash because it's like one okay looking woman and then 30 dudes, and that's just why tune in for that.
I've seen that.
Watching ladies fight is infinitely more funny.
Yeah, guys are kind of boring to watch. Like they don't really have catty fights.
Nope.
They're just like, oh please, I love you. Let me.
Yes, that's an accurate.
I assume this is what the show is.
Yep.
It's like, I've never seen an episode. I've heard bits and pieces. So
I've never seen it either.
Okay, so I can't even confirm what's in this view. So in my mind, what happens is
this is 100% true. This is factual. Look it up.
This is what happens on The Bachelor. On The Bachelorette, it's one woman, 30 guys. They go on some dates, and then for some reason there's flowers, and she gives someone a flower, and the flower means you can stay. Or something?
Yes, I believe that is the stipulation in the rules.
Does she have 29 flowers every week?
Okay, so it's like Survivor, right? Where, if you start off with 30 dudes, then she'll have 29 flowers, and the guy who doesn't get the flower has to go home.
Fuck it, I don't have to carry 29 flowers. It's so boring, I don't care.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Well, here's the thing. I think the interesting thing about that show is that at the end of the show, you have a decision. Are you going to get married, or are you going to take a prize pot of money?
Ooh, wait, what?
Yeah. So, if you get to the end and she's like, "Yeah, do you want to marry me?" and you just go, "Nah, bitch, I'm out. Give me that money."
Money.
And then you just bounce with your check of money and absolutely destroy someone's psyche. Yeah, that's why I said it's trash TV.
Holy shit. I didn't know that's how the program ended.
Yeah. So there's dudes who go in who are just like, yo, I don't care, money.
I want that money.
Yeah.
So you have to win. You've got to defeat 30 men in romantic combat.
Yes.
And then once you become the one, she picks you, and then you can be like, fuck you, bitch, money, and get the money instead.
Yes.
This show is fucking cutthroat.
Yeah, dude.
Holy shit. Wow. Wait. So that's the Bachelorette. The Bachelor is the same thing, right?
100%. Just the genders are reversed.
You know these women choosing the money. You know they choosing the money.
I've never watched anyone
Same.
from
I've
start
never
to finish,
watched.
so I have no idea what the love to give me that money is.
David, would you take the money?
Would I take the money? I mean, depends on how long the show is running. If the show's running a year,
yeah,
and then at the end of the year I fucking hate this person,
yeah,
well, 100% I'm taking the money.
Yeah.
It also depends on how much money. If you're
That's
like,
important.
yo, it's 10 grand, then it's like,
yeah.
I could sign a prenup and get more after a divorce.
I pretty much could, yeah. We could sign a prenup, do the TV rounds.
Yeah, exactly.
Get
right?
money that way.
Yeah, 100%.
Do some fucking spin-off show.
See, that's how you know that I would never ever win those shows, because I'm thinking like, what is the long con? How can I fool this lady for a long enough time that I can make money?
How can I trick this wench for the longest period of time to make me financially comfortable?
I mean, hey,
dude, fuck yeah. I think depending on the girl,
you wanted trash, you got trash.
This is trash TV. Fucking hell, people watch this shit. Holy fuck. I mean, I watch some trash on TV, but this is a lot.
Right, yes, yeah.
We know that, so, you know, famed guests Lysandra and Genki.
They like some trash.
They like The Bachelorette. So all of my knowledge of this program comes from them.
Yeah.
Like 100%. So they'll be like, you've got to watch it. And I'm like, guys, I can't.
I feel like that's a show you kind of like put on in the background.
Yes.
Or like watch clips on YouTube. Like that would be enough.
Like, the American one, 90 Day Fiancé.
That show is a little bit different, because that show seems like an absolute train wreck from start to finish.
Indeed. I feel like The Bachelor, I'd want to watch the first 2 episodes of the season.
Yeah.
To see all the characters, and then the last 3 episodes. I feel like that's all I would want to watch. I want to know, who are these characters? Okay, I've got them. Jump to the last 3 episodes, watch the conclusion, and I'm like, boom, that's
done.
It.
Yeah.
That's all I need. I need 5 episodes of The Bachelor. Not, I assume, 300.
I don't know how long it runs. It's probably like a 30 episode
30
season.
episodes?
Well, I mean, okay, they start with 30 people. Yeah. They have to eliminate 30 people. So logically, you'd eliminate one person every episode, right?
I'm going to want some triple eliminations.
Yeah, that'd be good.
That'd be good. I want some episodes that are like,
that show would be better if like they did like triple eliminations, but then it was like they threw them all 3 dudes like threw them rapiers and were like, okay, now duel. I'd watch that show.
What's that shit? Or they give them like Nerf guns.
Yeah,
they give them like little like foam Nerf guns. Like, all right, go. Bow to the death. The girl doesn't even get to choose.
No. Yeah,
it's
exactly.
Like, no, you don't get a choice in this elimination. These guys are gonna fight with Nerf guns.
That would be more interesting, because of like, if she likes someone and then he gets put in like the battle royale at the end, it would just be like some fucking like Romeo and Juliet shit where like the guy gets shot by the Nerf gun and he's like, no,
Tanaka-san. I
still get paid at the end of the week, right? Okay, we're good.
Do I not get to choose the money? I can? Okay, fuck.
Okay, never mind.
Dude. We're good. I'm out.
Bye.
Bye, guys. It's sick, dude.
Yeah.
Why am I not a producer?
I don't know.
I'm so good at creating like trash idea TV.
Oh, it's not. I don't think it's hard. I think
not
it's
hard
just
at all.
like finding people dumb enough to go on the show.
David, there are
actually,
people
now
dumb
that I think about that, it's probably not that hard either.
Very easy to find people dumb enough to go on these shows. People want clout so badly.
Ooh.
They want clout so badly, David. It's so entertaining to watch. Like how, especially like in Tokyo, the amount of people who are desperately hunting that clout in Tokyo is it's insane. It's at an all-time high.
Yeah.
There's so many. If you guys don't believe me, go on YouTube and type like Japan whatever and look at
all you have to do is like literally type Japan.
Yeah, into YouTube. There are tons of companies making like trash tier content on YouTube just because like they're like, it's the thing young people like. Yeah. We want a piece of that fucking YouTube ad revenue. We gotta make like a ton of.
But no one tells you about all the other shit that goes on in Japan.
No.
Yeah.
That's why you come here.
Yep.
we tell you about all the fucking underground,
all the other bullshit,
fucking underground scabby
man.
shit.
Do we want to talk about that tweet that I fucking showed you?
Oh
before?
my god, yes. Can we?
Okay, so
holy shit.
So there's this fucking lady. I'm not gonna give her the attention that she wants, because clearly she wants attention.
She wants attention.
But she's like hounding this person because they said that, like, what was it? Their dorm, you needed like an Ethernet cable to connect to the internet. Like Wi-Fi didn't fucking exist in their like university dorm or something. Yeah. And this person's like, oh, well, why don't you just fucking go back home, and you fucking gaijins who always want to get the clout because you talk shit about Japan because you want to get the clout. And it's like,
she's a very strange woman.
The fuck are you talking about?
The entire thing was so interesting. It was based like a young student going, the Wi-Fi in my dorm is terrible. And this woman just hawks in from nowhere on Twitter.
Yeah, that's another thing, right? Like, completely unprovoked.
This is the worst thing as well. So, for those who use Twitter, know that, you retweet someone, you quote tweet them, you direct message them, you reply underneath. And
they can see that you've replied to
and then you can have underneath the... I have a very funny conversation about this, we'll go into it.
Yeah, okay.
And then underneath that, you have a very very polite
for Twitter
adult conversation about your differences in points.
Listen here, you cunt. Fuck you.
Yep, that's Twitter, basically. Yeah,
that's basically Twitter.
This woman, this wench will like screenshot people's tweets and then upload them as photos and then comment against them.
In the tweet.
In the tweet itself.
So it wouldn't actually tag that person.
No.
One, you a bitch.
You a bitch. The fuck?
If you're gonna talk shit, and you're gonna talk shit about someone, tag that person. Because now you just look like a punk ass.
Yes, because the worst thing is that obviously the person found out that this person was tweeting about them.
Yeah,
and the girl's replied that the initial student, was 100 times better than anything the woman came up with.
Fuck that.
It was like, so the entire conversation was, it's like, sorry, this woman does not deserve that voice. The entire conversation was, Wi-Fi in my dorm is terrible. Why are we using Ethernets? This isn't the 1800s. Something like that.
No, she said, what is this Jomon era shit?
What is this Jomon era shit? What is this Jomon era shit? Then the wench comes in and she's like, leave Japan if you don't like it.
Yeah, this is the country you chose to come to. Why are you complaining about it?
It's like, darling, listen. Okay. Then the student comes in with something along the lines of, what was it? Why are you always like screenshotting my stuff and putting like, hop off my clit?
What was it? Yeah, hop off my clip for like 1 day a week.
Yeah, fucking hop off my clip for 1 day a week.
Yeah, I fucking hate. I hate. And the fact that she was like, oh, I'm a naturalized citizen all this other shit. And I'm like, bitch, that means you signed some papers. Yeah. That is not impressive in any way, shape, or form.
It's like, I find it really weird. Like, when I do talk to naturalized citizens, I find there are two types in Japan. There's the type that's like, oh yeah, I have a family here, so I just naturalized. It was easier.
Right, yeah.
And I go, oh, that's cool. And like, it'll be mentioned in a conversation after like months of me knowing this person.
Right, because their family showed up and you've been like,
Yeah.
Right.
I'll be like, oh shit, you got a family? Like, yeah, it's my daughter's my wife and shit. I'm like, oh, that's cool. And be like, oh shit, is that your passport? Oh yeah, I'm a naturalized citizen. Cool.
Okay.
And you move on.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll ask, is the process hard? And they go, no. And I go,
especially if you're married.
Yeah.
I think it's like infinitely easier.
Yeah.
This bitch wasn't married, by the way.
So you weren't married at all.
Nope.
And you go, alright, skiing, and that's it. And the other half is like, the person thinks they are Japanese now.
Right, yeah.
They're like, nope.
I mean, legally, yes.
Legally, yes. But
yeah, you walk down the street,
boy,
no one's gonna be like, look at that Japanese person. They're incredibly white.
Like, hold on. Look at the way this girl is using her chopsticks. Are you naturalized?
Yeah. Bitch, you white.
Bitch, you white. Calm down. That is really entertaining to me. Like, I do enjoy when people get really like overly mad about really tiny topics.
Like, it's just weird. Like, why are you getting so like overly protective of Japan? Like, Japan can do no wrong.
No wrong. Dude, Japan could do no wrong.
Right.
Don't look at history.
Yeah.
Do not open it.
Just ignore that period from like 1915 to about 1956.
And then ignore the period in 2020 as well.
Yeah.
Where they just like stopped letting people.
Yeah, that's another thing entirely.
Horrible thing.
But yeah, this bitch, like, I compared it to, like, going to a restaurant, right?
Oh, this was good.
Like, okay, when someone is like, they say, oh, well, you chose to come here, so why are you complaining about it? It's like when you go to a restaurant and then, like, they hand you shitty food, right? And the person at your table would be like, oh, well, you chose to come to this restaurant, so why are you complaining about the shitty food? And it's like, yeah, well, when I came to the restaurant, I was not expecting to get absolute garbage, but here we are. So the fuck do you think I'm gonna complain about? Yeah, of course I'm gonna complain. People who think that Japan is like this fucking future utopia with no problems are fucking delusional.
It's
and
really
I
strange.
hate turbo weebs who are like, I'm Japanese now, because
oh my god,
all it comes
weebs.
off as is like you are trying to compensate for how much shit you get for not actually being Japanese, despite being a Japanese citizen now. Like, that's all it is. It's just projection.
Yeah, it's like really interesting to watch people. The ones that normally have the biggest breakdowns in Japan,
Right.
are normally the ones who are like sort of naturalized citizens, been here for a long time, and instead of like dealing with the problems head on, so you meet a Japanese person who was kind of racist, and you go to your friends, man, that motherfucker was racist, and your friends go, ugh, what a dickhead, and you talk about it, you discuss it, you air it out, you move on, you know?
Mm-hmm.
I feel like there are people who internalize a lot of this stuff, and then they lash out at other people who are sort of dealing with it in a healthier way.
Right.
You're not meant to like hold all this stuff in. You're not meant to like. There's no perfect country. It doesn't exist.
No, definitely
there
not.
is no perfect country. You choose the place that best checks the boxes of a place that you want to live in.
Right.
You know,
and you take the lumps where you have them.
You take the lumps where you have them, and you take the goods where they are. You know.
Yep.
It's pretty straightforward. So when you get your turn of lumps, when the lumps come around,
when you don't have your Wi-Fi, when you have to use an Ethernet cable,
when you fucking move house and you go to fax your shit's like 1,000 places. Yo, David, flashbacks.
All I hear in the background.
when you move wards, you know, when you move wards and you've got to like deregister then register.
Don't remind me. I'm done for at least 2 years.
It's so good.
Fuck.
There's really dumb things about Japan. Like, there's really dumb things about
when they abolish Hanko, when Suga finally abolishes Hanko.
Come on, Suga.
He will become the greatest prime minister in Japanese history.
Dude, I cannot wait for Suga to abolish some shit. My boy. I'm kind of down with Suga at the moment.
Yeah, dude.
Maybe it's just for the memes, but I really like him.
Dude,
really
this
fun.
man is iconic. This man introduced Reiwa. This guy's gonna get rid of Hanko.
None.
This guy's gonna give us Jugomon. Jugomon.
This beautiful man. Our new Prime Minister, Suga. Yeah. Bless his soul. A man can easily demolish 3 times the normal amount of soba in a single sitting.
Oh, yeah.
The man's a machine. He has no time to fuck around. He is going to give us Jugomon. 150,000 yen. That's $1,500. Good eye.
Yeah, about
that. Sugar, come on. I was tweeting about it when I first came out, and that was like Abe Bucks.
Mm-hmm.
So the first one was Abe Bucks, and I was thinking like, if this was a movie, this would be the second movie.
Right.
But Abe Bucks is the franchise. So what would the second movie be called? So mine was Abe Bucks, Sugar is Just as Sweet.
I was gonna make a pun. Like sugar or something like that. Yeah.
But Sugar is obviously spelled S-U-G-A.
Yeah.
Sugar is Just as Sweet. And I put it up and I was in hysterics at my own fucking joke for like an hour.
That's the best. When you think your own joke is really fucking funny.
Dude, I was laughing so hard for like an hour.
Your absolute dad joke.
My absolute dad joke. And I was like, it wasn't even that funny.
What's the third movie? What's the third movie?
Man, I couldn't get out of the mindset of like Abe Bucks 2, Sugar Boogaloo. I was like, I've got to stop.
Abe Bucks 3, Rise of the Machines.
Rise of the fucking Machines.
Because now everyone they've abolished money, so now everything's at with debit cards.
Everything's debit cards. Oh my god, yes. Man, if
only.
So
if only.
I think apparently the Abbey Bucks is gonna be, well, the new Sugar Bucks is gonna be split into two
Sugar
parts.
Bucks.
It's gonna be like $500.
Yeah.
And then it's gonna
And it'd
be
be 10 after.
the 10 after, yeah.
Because I guess they're so like they're coming to the end of like their fiscal year.
Yeah.
So they have to spend the money somehow.
Yeah.
So they're gonna give out 5.
Yep.
And then the next
Fiscal year.
fiscal year will roll around, and then they're gonna give out the other 10.
Another thing of 10, yeah. So when the 10 comes out,
Yep.
that's the third movie.
Yeah.
So
okay.
I'm gonna have to start thinking of a third movie title. I'm sticking with Sugar just as fucking sweet for the second movie title. We have time.
Yeah. Okay.
We have time for the next fiscal year, and then we're gonna think about the third movie title.
Okay.
I'm so excited.
Someone make that fucking movie
I
poster.
fucking beg you, make that movie poster. If it is good enough, I might send you something cool.
Fuck, I'll make that movie poster.
Yo, David, I'll send you something cool.
No, it's funny though, right? Because like, who was I talking to? I was talking to Cheeto about this.
Yeah.
And she's like, yeah, I already like Suga more than
Abe?
Abe.
Yeah, fuck
And
Abe.
I'm like,
sorry.
you just have to look at their face to know.
Yeah.
Like Abe looks like a dirty rat politician.
He does.
Suga looks like my happy grandpa who would sell me vegetables down at like the market.
The reason that I decided that I like Sugar, I did the American take on things. So, like American presidents or like president nominees, they always like eat stuff.
Yeah.
And there's a picture of Sugar like destroying some soba. And all
Fucking
of,
A, all right.
yeah,
I'm
and
down.
all of his boys, like all of his like his boys, all of his
boys.
all of his boys, his fucking colleagues, the other fucking politicians, are like have just started eating their soba. They've barely touched the shit. Sugar's done. Sugar's fucking done.
He's got a country to run, man.
He wasn't even David. He wasn't even prime minister yet. But my man had that mentality. He was like, "Listen, I'm busy."
Dude, he had to stay hungry.
Had to stay fucking hungry. He wrecked that soba. His boys are like, "What? But we're still eating." It's like, "No, oi, onesan,
Not anymore, you're not.
okawari." The whole fucking place gets really quiet. Bring me them fucking seconds, girl. They're like, yes, Sugar. Yes, Sugar.
That's the title. That's the title of the third movie. Yes, Sugar.
Fuck me, dude. Sugar's infinitely better. For the memes, Sugar is better.
Yeah, oh yeah.
His name's better. There's so much you can do with it. He's a funny guy. Like,
Yep.
Abe memes were fun. Like, the have sex meme was fucking good.
Like that meme is funny because it plays off of Abe being like hyper serious about everything.
Yeah, it's so good.
Whereas Sugar's just like he's just like, yeah, you know, whatever.
He's
right?
good. Man, I kind of want to meet him. He seems
like a nice guy.
fucking cool. He seems like a chill dude. I'm gonna have to eventually take a deep dive into his policies, and I don't want to do that.
Yeah,
I feel like,
it'll just destroy you.
yeah, it might ruin it for
Never
me.
meet your heroes.
Never meet your
They
heroes.
say that. Never
That's
meet
why I
your
never
heroes.
meat myself, because I'm my own hero.
Never use a mirror.
Never use a mirror. I want to use a telescope.
A telescope.
Look at the sun. I don't want to meet my hero.
Just make yourself blind.
Blind myself.
Yeah.
Drinking mint tea is fantastic. Oh god, man, we went so off track.
Oh yeah.
So
So-
anyway, forgive me. The event I went to.
How many minutes later is that? It's 15 minutes later. Yeah. Okay. Anyway, you went to this event.
I apologize.
It's at,
Good event. Had fun. Met a lot of cool people. But one of the things I wanted to talk about was that like the weird circles that form in Japan are like really strange. So there's like the artist circle. You've got like lots of different like creative circles,
right.
and they all sort of fall under one circle. So being at this event yesterday, I'm meeting people I've not met in like months. Like months, and I'm like, fuck, like I don't know your name. Who are you? Or, like, fuck. I'm like, oh, Jordan, it's been so long, and I'm like, fuck. Who are you? Like, I
Right.
don't know your name. There's like lots of that, but then I found like the foreign population in Tokyo, in Japan,
Yeah.
in Tokyo, it's really small to the extent where you could probably meet everyone pretty easily.
Yeah, probably.
yeah.
Actually, I wouldn't be surprised by that.
So like I was at this event for the first time, but there were like tons of people I already knew. Because in these types of events, everyone's pretty sort of welcoming.
Yeah.
Everyone's like, hey, come and fucking drink here. Let's hang out. Come and eat some snacks. Like, come and blah, 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 blah. You feel really, like, comfortable, sort of welcome, and you can, like, hang out. You can talk. It's pretty chill.
Right.
But I always feel like, do you guys just do this? Is this, like, all you guys do?
Maybe.
Because I wasn't the oldest one there.
Okay.
And I thought I would be. I'm like 27. So I'm like, clubbing's a young man's game.
Yeah.
I might be the oldest one there. And I get there, and I was not. There's people that are way older than me.
Okay.
In Japan for way longer than me.
Yeah.
And some the same, like, years. A bunch way longer. So I'm like, this is really strange that y'all still like clubbing. Because...
yeah. That's a little bit weird.
I'm kind of done with that. The Tokyo Love Hotels, to be clear, not a club. It's like an event. It lasts from like 5 till midnight. Sorry, 5 till 11, forgive me.
Right.
Then it ends, fuck off, go home, do whatever you're doing next.
You need to do, yeah.
So I think the next one of these events I'm going to go to, I'm definitely going to go 5 to 11, and then I'm going to go home.
Because what happened, Jordan?
David, I don't know what you're talking about, David.
What happened, Jordan?
David,
why'd you send me a message at 5 a.m.?
David, I cannot confirm or deny that message.
I can't confirm.
Fuck. Alright, so
it says red.
I made a rookie error. I allowed myself to be convinced to make bad choices, and only after these bad choices did I realize that I don't like. I'm sorry, David.
Tut.
I went
on you.
I went clubbing, David. I'm sorry. It wasn't even that fun. It wasn't even that fun.
Go figure,
dude. Honestly,
I mean, how fun can clubbing be in a fucking pandemic?
Yo, this is all surprised me. So we're in this club. The club's pretty full.
Yeah.
So already I'm like, I don't want to be in this club. It's pretty full.
Right.
Like, don't know how I feel about this. Then we get inside, we're lining up. The woman's like, so we're at the door. The woman's like, do you have a mask? I'm like, yeah, I'm wearing it. She's like, you can go in. And they're like, I'm like, wait, that's weird. That's a weird. Why would she ask me, like, before I'm wearing a mask? You should just ask everyone if they have a mask or not. It's really strange. I'm like, okay, whatever. So I go inside the club.
Yeah.
Dance floor's packed. Everyone's dancing, whatever. And a guy, like, lowers his mask. I assume to breathe, to talk, whatever. But he lowers his mask.
Yeah.
Security came down on this man and was like, put your fucking mask on. And the guy had to put his mask back up.
Yeah.
I was like, hold on a minute. Is this club forcing people to wear a mask at all times in crowded areas? Good fucking job.
Yeah.
Well fucking done. Make it happen.
Like, I mean, realistically, they probably shouldn't be open.
They should not be open. I was hanging out in, like, the areas where there was, like, the least amount of people was where I was chilling.
Yeah.
But considering, I guess, they have to open to stay afloat in some way.
Right.
I'm at least glad these motherfuckers are wearing the mask.
Well, speaking of this, I wanted to float an idea to you.
Go on.
But finish.
Okay. But yeah, so made a grave error. Decided to go clubbing because in my mind it was now more romanticized.
Right. Okay.
We've not done anything like this in a while.
Right. Yeah. Like I said, I think I said before we started recording. Like it's been half a year since I've been to a bar.
Yeah, it's been pretty much the same, and I've not done anything like bars, clubs, like. And I like bars.
Yeah.
I like drinking in bars, and in my mind, bars are still fun, and they always will be.
See, but that's the difference. Bars versus clubs. Clubs are always a shit show. Bars are hit and miss. Usually they're okay.
Clubs are always bad. And I forgot this. It's a lesson I'd learned in the past. And I forgot
over 6 months.
I did. I had to relearn the lesson yesterday. And relearned I did. I went to the club and I was like, yep, this is the clubbing experience I remember. It's songs I can't control. It's music that I find at best. It's people who are pretty much annoying. Some are pretty fun. You meet some fun people on the dance floor. Made a couple friends. We hung out. But, no. I'm done. And I'm glad I got that refreshed in my mind to remind me that clubs are actually trash. Because I don't think I'll go back to another one. They're not fun.
No, they're not.
Bars are fun.
Yeah.
Hanging out in a bar.
It's
talking
more
to strangers.
It's okay. Here's the weird thing.
Go on.
It is more fun to go to a bar and talk to like the person next to you or the barman than it is anywhere in a club.
Yeah.
Because one, I can actually hear those people.
True.
Two, I get the same amount of drunk for less.
Way less money. Yeah. Way less money.
It's just better. Like
it's better. It's better. The only reason I like clubs is people always buy me drinks in clubs. So, well, in bars as well. But in clubs, because they're more expensive, it's a little bit more.
Yeah.
So that's always fun. I get like bought drinks and such. And then the sort of atmosphere of I like dancing, so dancing in clubs is pretty fun. But no, I'm done. Bars are better infinitely. Yep. But yeah, I was convinced that the club would be a good place for a man to go that evening, and I soon realized it wasn't. But I made the best of it. It was a good time.
Yeah,
it was fun.
You know, salvage the night.
I salvaged the night.
But speaking of, you mentioned places having to stay open to keep afloat.
Yeah.
So did you hear about what they're doing at karaoke?
What are they doing at my favorite place ever in Tokyo?
Karaoke is open. Karaoke is free.
What?
Karaoke is free. To get a room at karaoke is free. Under the stipulation that you buy a 1 drink minimum.
David, what?
Yes. I believe, if I remember this correctly, don't flip out quite yet, but
I'm so close.
This is karaoke-com, right?
The best karaoke.
They have to stay open somehow. They have all these rooms.
Yeah.
So what they're doing is they're renting out these rooms for 0 yen under the stipulation that you buy food and drink. So long as you buy food and drink every hour, that room is yours, baby.
Holy shit. What? David, this changes everything.
So
that's really smart.
Yeah.
Fuck.
So, and you can just go in there and study. But I'm not going to do that. I'm going to go sing karaoke.
No, I'm going to fun karaoke.
Yeah.
Yo, fuck. That's so cool. Whoa.
Yeah.
No way.
Yeah. I had read about this on, I think it was on Twitter. They had mentioned this. But yeah, apparently that's the case. That they're going to, either they've started or they're going to start doing that.
I'm going to look that up because I have the white membership, the VIP membership.
Yeah.
So we can get a giant room in karaoke.
Oh, hell yeah. Okay.
Even if it's just me going. I've gone with 3 people and we've had a massive fucking room.
Yeah, dude. It's fucking great.
Yeah. No extra charge. It's fucking sick. Let's fucking go.
So here's my thing. We should research this, figure out what's going on.
Yeah.
And then just go. Dude,
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, God, yeah. I'm so fucking down for karaoke. I have not been to karaoke.
No, me either. I haven't either. And I figure karaoke, they come in after people leave anyway to clean, and now they're just gonna be way more anal about it.
Yeah.
It's I'm not afraid of getting coronavirus in there.
Yeah. Karaoke is of all the places one could catch the virus, I feel like karaoke is, strangely enough, probably one of the places you wouldn't catch it.
Right.
Already they clean pretty well.
Mm-hmm.
And now, because of Corona, extra safety. I feel like they're cleaning even better.
Yeah.
Now.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? I couldn't see myself getting it in karaoke. It's a temple.
I think, because I think in that case, it's usually you would get coronavirus from being in the room with someone and you're trapped in there.
Yeah. Them screaming their fucking coronavirus all over the damn room. Then exactly. That makes sense.
Yeah.
So basically, just don't invite anyone who's gonna have corona, and you're good to go.
Good to go.
Oh, dude, that's fucking sick. Man, I really miss karaoke bars, small izakayas.
Yes. Yep.
These are places I've
That's my 1, 2, 3, dude.
Yo, that's my 3. Karaoke, izakaya, small izakayas. That's important.
Like 10 people.
10 people max. Yeah, izakayas. Bomb-ass yakitori, fucking an old man grilling that shit up who I don't understand.
Oh yeah.
Man, when I go into a tiny yakiniku place, dude, and I start talking to the guy behind the counter, if I can understand his Japanese, I don't want to eat here. I don't want it. I want a man who is so salty, so fucking weathered with time, that when he's Japanese from the fucking Jomon period.
He just doesn't make sense. He's just speaking Chinese at that point.
He's just speaking Chinese at this point, and I'm like, man, authentic Japanese.
Authentic Japanese Chinese.
You know, what's that meme? Something perfect. It's deeper, closer, further. What is it?
I said the real something.
Yeah. No, I said the real thing. perfect. It's like Chinese. I want the real Japanese, like a picture of like Abe. I'm like, no, the real Japanese. It's like fucking, I don't know.
Suga.
Yeah, like Suga. It's like, no, the real one. It's like Mao.
Jackie Chan.
It's fucking Jackie Chan.
Perfect.
It's fucking Jackie Chan. Holy shit. But nah, dude, that was good. Oh shit, I was gonna tell you a story about because you mentioned Twitter.
Yeah.
I also had a thing on Twitter this week.
Oh, I had saw like the
Did you
remnants
see
of that,
that?
but I did not see what
The
actually
dude
happened.
blocked me. It was fantastic.
What happened?
I was talking. I tweeted about living in Kanagawa, and I was like, oh, I miss drunk skating in Kanagawa because the roads were nicer.
Okay, yeah, I saw that tweet.
Yeah, the roads were nicer. Blah blah blah. I like skating around there. It's really fun.
Yeah.
Knew everyone. My new area has hills and such, and it's like it's not safe to drunk skate here. There are hills, there are slopes, there are bounds. It was easier in Kanagawa because it was basically straight flat.
Yeah.
It was easy. There's no
Because they paved over that.
yeah.
All that
There's
area,
no technical skating to be had. It's basically stand on the board, kick,
and go.
fucking straightforward. So I was tweeting like that, and in tandem to that, I was tweeting about something else about the PlayStation 4. Oh, but the PlayStation 3. Whenever I log onto it, there's like an update.
On PS4, yeah.
Yeah, and a person had messaged both those messages, the same basic thing.
Yeah.
Basically saying that Tokyo's boring and that he's gonna need like a 3 LDK just for his new PlayStation 5 because Tokyo is so boring. And I was like, oh, that's pretty weird that you think Tokyo is really boring. I was like, oh, why do you think it's boring? Like, what do you find boring about Tokyo? And he's like, oh, I've lived in like 4 or 5 different prefectures, man, and Tokyo's the most boring ever. I'm like, oh, yeah, okay. But you didn't answer my question. Like, why?
Why? Expand.
Yeah, go on.
This is where like a teacher would write, you have a good base, but you need to expand your ideas.
Yes, this is like, you've done the point. Well done.
Nice thesis.
Good. Well played. Can you expand on that? So my man, expand. Let's go into this. What do you hate about Tokyo? Why do you find it boring? It's a good topic of conversation. I do enjoy this topic of conversation. So I was excited. I was like, yeah, go on, expand. Why? And his reply was something along the lines of the fact that the cities around Kansai were better to travel to than the cities around Tokyo. And I'm like, what do you mean? Because like Tokyo, we got fucking everything. We got Nashi, we got Toku above us, we got fucking Chiba,
Shizuoka and stuff is right next to us.
Niigata, Toyama. Like, where do you want to go?
Yeah, Yamanashi.
Where do you want to go? So I was like, oh yeah, what do you mean? And that's cool.
Yeah,
I get that.
Okay.
You're saying that you enjoyed traveling around Kansai. I assume he lived in Osaka because that's always where they fucking lived. So I was like, okay, why? You've still not told me why you think Tokyo was boring. You've told me why you think Kansai was more fun to travel in. You've answered the wrong question, sir. So let's try this again. I was like, why? And he got mad because he realized that. Because I think I can't remember what I said, but it basically came boiled down to, is Tokyo boring or are you boring? And I think he realized that he, in fact, was the one that was boring, not Tokyo. And he didn't like that. And he started like, he said something on the lines of, well, now I can just see you're one of those foreigners who fucking are in love with Tokyo and you have nothing else to say about the issue and unfollowed. And I was like, oh, he was following me? Like, I didn't even know he was fucking following me. And then like, he darts out, he unfollows me, and I was like, okay. Then he blocks me, and I was like, wow, I hit a nerve. Ooh. And I was like, that was really strange. And then one of my other followers who was like following the conversation messaged something along the lines of, oh, this is like normal. These are the people who love Osaka, have lived there for a while, moved to Tokyo, and because they love Osaka so much, the whole thing is that Tokyo is trash.
Oh, here it is. Okay,
find it?
Yeah, I'm just gonna read through it while you talk about it.
Yeah. So the whole thing is like, Tokyo is trash because Osaka is great. And I get loving an area, you know what I mean? I get enjoying that, believing Osaka to be the superior city. You may. But, like, not even have it like an argument as to why you feel that Tokyo. Oh, you look at his face. David's making faces reading tweets. Go on.
Well, he's saying all this stuff about how Kansai's better, Osaka's better, Kobe's just amazing.
Miss Kobe.
But he lives in Tokyo.
He does live in Tokyo.
So, why are you living in Tokyo?
The best thing is, he lives in West Tokyo. He lives where I live. I haven't known what this motherfucker looks like.
Just tell him to meet you outside Family Mart.
Yo, I should admit, alright, let's fight about it. Meet me outside fucking Mini Stop. Because Mini Stop's the most ghetto.
I'm gonna buy a parfait and I'm gonna fuck you up.
I'm gonna buy a parfait. I'm gonna whip your ass outside the fucking Mini Stop. Dude, because if he lives like where I live in West Tokyo, he must live on the same line as me. So he definitely is gonna know what I look like. He's definitely gonna bump into me, and that's gonna be a damn treat. I doubt he's gonna say anything or do anything because, you know, weak foreigners living in Japan. But
yeah, it's like his argument here was, and I quote,
"Go on.
How are you finding Tokyo boring? What do you do here?" was Jordan.
That was me. Yeah.
Yeah, boring. I said it, and I ain't sorry. Lol. I live down south. That's the ocean, my dude.
When he said down south, I was like, Kyushu?
Yeah, down south is like Kyushu.
Yeah, down south. So if he was like, I was living in Kyushu, I was like, oh, cool, I get that. Yeah, I fucking love, dude. I stan Kyushu. Kyushu fucking
Osaka
rocks.
is not down south. Osaka is in the fucking middle of Japan.
Osaka's the middle of Japan.
Literally, you almost couldn't get any more central.
To believe that Osaka is down south is to cut off like half of Japan. You're ignoring like everything under Osaka.
I find the surrounding area down in Kansai far more interesting to travel around. Okay. Living in far western Tokyo, how much is far? Like Tachikawa or like
Otona? I forgot that place.
Okutama. Yeah, like where the fuck are you living in West Tokyo? Because Tokyo is like long. That's a long prefecture.
West Tokyo expands, dude. Like it's far. Like where are you living, West Tokyo?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Yeah. This is why, if you're gonna argue on Twitter, go for it. No one's gonna stop you. But really think about it before you get into it, you know? Take a seat and think about it. Are the points I'm arguing in any way, shape, or form accurate? Have I thought about these things in my brain before I'm going to say them out loud to people on the internet?
I don't know. And just like he posted something 4 hours ago that says, "Man, I don't know how people can have a day out in Shinjuku. I was there for 20 minutes and it just gave me a headache." Where the fuck are you in Shinjuku? Like, Shinjuku's big. Like, are you talking about like in front of the station? Are you in Kabukicho? Are you like what does that even mean? Like, what are you doing in Kabukicho? Like, or not Kabukicho, in Shinjuku, right? Like, Shinjuku's big.
My question is like, if you don't like Shinjuku, why are you in Shinjuku?
there?
Just don't go to Shinjuku. I don't like Harajuku, and thus
I don't go.
I don't go to
Harajuku ever.
I don't go to Harajuku. It sucks.
The last time I went to Harajuku was I went with Chihiro to Meiji Jingu. That's it.
To see the shrine?
Yeah, that's it.
Fuck yeah, dude.
That was the last time. That's not even like really Harajuku.
Yeah. The last time I went was yesterday because that's where the event was.
There you go.
And even then I was like, ugh, Harajuku.
Yeah. Exactly,
Harajuku
right?
sucks. I got on the train and I was like, ugh, I'm back here again. But they changed the station, Harajuku, now.
I haven't been back since they changed it, so.
See? It's way better now. It's less of a shit show.
Oh, that station at Meiji Jingu, like in front of Meiji Jingu, was such a fucking shit show. Yep. It was so small.
Yep.
And for the amount of people that were getting in and out of that gate was an absolute clusterfuck.
So they've torn that down and they've built like a normal station there.
Good.
So like, I remember when they were tearing down Harajuku Station, everyone's like, no, don't tear down Harajuku. The building is like fucking historic and old.
It is historic.
It is, fucking rip it up and move it somewhere else. I don't care.
Yeah.
But when it comes down to it, you can't make Harajuku into this popular must-see tourist destination.
Yeah, and have a tiny ass train station.
A tiny ass train station. It doesn't work. Like
Nope.
it's like, I'm sure like whatever station used to be Kyoto Station before it got changed. I'm pretty sure they're having the exact same arguments.
Right.
No, don't do it. It's historical. Kyoto Station is beautiful. Blah 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 blah. It's like, yeah, but you know, it's a very popular station in Japan. It needs.
And now it's huge.
Now it's massive, dude. I think when I went 6-7 years ago, it was they were like still like building parts onto the station.
Really? Because I went like 10 years ago and I thought it was finished, but maybe they've added stuff since then.
I think they've added stuff. I remember going there and there were like, there's like a building thing going on.
Yeah.
I remember this clearly because I had to like walk all the way around it to get to my place I was staying. And like they were adding bits onto the station. Then when I finally went back again, I think it was in the span of like 2-3 years, I was like, oh shit.
It's finished.
It's huge.
And the coolest thing about Kyoto Station is that the fucking shopping area that's just like this.
Oh yes,
and it's like it's got like that big like dome roof, but like part of it's open. Yeah. It looks fucking cool,
dude. I miss fucking. Speaking of me missing traveling, we gonna go Aomori?
Yeah, we are. We're gonna go.
Oh my god! So
we got to plan about as much as we plan.
I don't plan shit. I gotta.
You gotta find a place to stay.
Oh god, yeah.
That's it.
So in terms of planning, there's one thing I have planned.
Oh, okay.
There's a very nice izakaya we have to go
to
in fucking Aomori.
Let's do it. Aomori has no corona, so I'm like not even worried about it.
That is all I've planned in Aomori. There's a very nice izakaya that I want to go to, and there's a performance that's like a festival thing that happens there.
Okay.
And normally the dance only happens once a year, but that izakaya happens every day.
Fuck yeah! All right.
And I need to go and see this dance and eat the food there.
Okay, sweet.
That's what I gotta do. For those that don't know. Sorry, boys. So if you're living in Japan, rejoice because the the JR East, Shinkansen ticket.
Yeah, let's talk about this because this is like a kind of a big deal. I still don't know how it works though. Okay. So from what I understand is that starting last week on the 16th.
Last week.
No, not even last week. It's this week. But starting then, you could buy this pass for JR East that you can use anything unlimited for 3 days.
Yep.
Unlimited. That's Shinkansen, that's local trains, that's express, green line, whatever. It doesn't fucking matter. You can use it.
Yep.
16,600 yen.
1万
$160. Like
%.
a fucking Shinkansen ticket one way is like $160.
When I saw this deal, I generally thought it was a joke.
I thought it was a lie.
Yeah, I was like...
I saw the thing.
Yeah.
And then I saw the price. And I was like, no way.
Right?
No way.
Bullshit. I was like, this has to be a lie. This can't be true. There's no way in fucking hell you're going to sell me unlimited rides on the Shinkansen for like $160.
Right.
Bullshit. Fucking bullshit. Checked
no
it.
Way.
True. We searched it, spoke to the people at JR to make sure. Dude, it's a thing. I have. It's going to be sick. So the thing is, like, it's only JR East.
Right.
Which means it's just Tohoku, Niigata, Toyama, like that area of Japan.
Yeah. I think it's up to, but not including Sapporo.
Yeah, it doesn't include Sapporo.
Or Hokkaido.
Hokkaido, yeah. You don't... Hokkaido's a completely different JR... I think that Shinkansen system is literally JR, like Hokkaido.
Yeah, something like that.
Weird like that, yeah. So you can travel around the entirety of Tohoku, but basically nothing for 3 days, alright?
Yeah.
And it's given to foreigners for the first time ever. Foreigners who live in Japan.
Yes.
For the first time ever. So me, David, have you had the chance to ride the to get the JR pass?
No.
Yeah, same.
No, I've never used it.
Never. I've never had the chance. Whenever I did have the chance, it's always way out of my price range.
Yes, yeah.
Way too expensive. Like I couldn't justify getting it.
Right.
Because I was like, I'm not going to travel that much.
Mm-hmm,
and if I do, I'm not really going to have the money to to go and stay in all these places. And like, I'm not going to be constantly moving. I'm going to need to sleep. You know?
Right.
Which means buying accommodation, expense. So anyway. So, finally it went on sale for foreigners. And not foreigners living in Japan. Shooketh, I was. And I was like, I'm going to buy this ticket. But, of course, there are people fucking bitching.
About what? Like, why? What?
Look at David's annoyance. David, what do you think they were bitching about?
It's not long enough.
Oh, no.
Too expensive. If they say it's too expensive, those people have brain damage.
No. Okay, you gotta think more fucking selfish. More stingy than that. You're thinking too, like... Logically, yeah. You need to be thinking petty fucking nonsense.
Petty. What could I be petty about it?
Petty bullshit. What do you think these motherfuckers were complaining about? Remember, this is the first time ever this ticket has been released to foreigners living in Japan. Okay? Mm-hmm. Cheap as fuck.
Are you talking about foreigners complaining or Japanese people?
Foreigners complaining.
All
of Tohoku?
I cannot even, like, imagine something so petty. So that's why I can't answer the question.
He's gonna be so mad. Ready, David?
Yep. Mm-hmm.
It's not Osaka.
Who gives a fuck? Who gives a fuck?
Some motherfucker was like, actually, if you look at the fine print, if you look at the fine print, you can't even travel to Kansai. It's only Tohoku.
Yeah, because it's JR East, you dumb fuck.
It's JR East.
Osaka's JR West.
That's like me going into like a McDonald's.
Yeah.
With some fucking McDonald's vouchers for like a free Big Mac. And some motherfucker going, Jordan, wait. If you look really closely, you'll find you don't even get a fucking 3 KFC bucket with that voucher.
Yeah,
and I'm like, motherfucker,
exactly, right?
That's a different story. Like, you don't even get some KFC with that voucher. I'm like, this is McDonald's.
Right.
You need to leave. Like, that is what...
Is it just people who live in Osaka who are fucking salty about it?
No, it's people living in Tokyo who want to go travel down to Osaka.
Well, fuck them.
Exactly, fuck you.
Fuck you.
It's... How fucking... Like, what do you want at this stage?
Right. Like, honestly, it's Ichiman Rokusen for this ticket.
Yeah.
Like, JR East has to be selling this ticket at a loss.
Yes.
They have to.
Yes.
Like, they're trying to minimize damage at this point.
Yeah.
Because there's no reason why they would make that ticket so cheap.
You are selling this ticket at a loss. Like, it's the only thing that makes sense. Like, it's cheap as fuck. So I think I said a return trip from here to Sendai is Nisen. Sorry, Nisen. It's Niman. It's 200,000 yen. It's $200. Let's do it in bucks to make it easier. It's $200 to go from Tokyo Station to Sendai and back again. This ticket is $160, and you can travel.
What's the big city in Aomori?
Aomori. I have no idea.
Guess we're gonna find out.
We're about to find the fuck out. Yeah, so it's... I'll put it this way. You can buy... This is my plan anyway.
Do you know what the biggest city in Aomori is?
Is it Aomori?
Yes.
Fuck off. That reminds me of, like, when I'm looking up a word in Japanese, I'm like, man, what is the word for fucking... What's the really annoying one?
What's sushi in Japanese?
Yeah, what's fucking sushi in Japanese? Is it fucking sushi? Or like, oh, what's table? Teburu. Fucking teburu. That's what
Ball.
that was.
Boru.
How would I say volleyball in Japanese? Boru. That's the same thing. What's the biggest city in Aomori?
Okay.
Aomori.
So check it. From my station to Aomori, where we are going, takes 4 hours. 2万
Fuck.
290 yen.
Was that return or one way?
One way.
Holy shit.
And that's taking 2 different Shinkansen.
Oh, my whole body shivered. That's disgusting.
Right? You are getting unlimited travel for less than a single way ticket.
Let me tell you, David, I am going to abuse this ticket.
Oh, yeah.
I am going
Holy fuck. How could you not?
David, I'm going to stimulate the fuck out of the economy in Toku. I'm about to fucking go to Sendai for some fucking gyutang, jump back on the Shinkansen, go up to Aomori, fuck around there for a day, jump back on the Shinkansen.
You know what I realized though? I just thought about this is that usually last time when I was going like really like doing a lot of traveling when I was in Japan, I wasn't living here, so I didn't have a bank account.
Yeah.
So like if I just go to Aomori and I'm like, oh no, I ran out of money, I can just go get more money.
That's my plan. I'm going to be making multiple trips to the bank account to go and get more money.
Yeah.
This is going to be fucking fun, David.
Yes, I
Holy
agree.
shit. I'm so excited for this. 3 days. 3 days?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, you would go there. I would assume that we would go there the morning of, like, leave them that morning, do stuff that day,
Yeah.
then do really what we really want to do day 2,
Yeah.
then leave on the 3rd night.
Yes. That's a fucking shout, because the ticket doesn't run out until, like, the 3rd... The last train.
I have to look up what the stipulation is on, like, so when does the 3 days start? Does the 3 days start from the second you put that ticket in the machine?
The 3 days starts from the first train of the first day of the ticket of the day you chose.
Time. Okay, so you're choosing the time.
Yeah, so ours would be like 1st, 2nd, 3rd, I guess.
Yeah.
My birthday, motherfuckers. So 1st, 2nd, 3rd would be ours. So the plan would probably be, first we roll out.
Because it's going to take 4 hours to get there.
It's going to take 4 hours to get there. So we get that first light train, boy.
Yeah, basically.
We get that first
Because even then, right? Like, what's the first train? 6 a.m.? 5 a.m.?
Something like that. What day?
Even then, it's like 10. It's like noon by the time you get there. That first day is like kind of shot.
Pretty much. We get the first light train. We get to... What's it called?
Aomori.
Maybe we jump off halfway and abuse the ticket and grab some of the stuff at Sendai.
Right, yeah, you could do that. We could do that. You 100% could do that.
Dude, David, I am bubbling at the pot. I've never had someone give me so much power in a single fucking ticket.
You could go, stop in Sendai for like half the day, and then go to Aomori.
Yes!
Oh, man.
David.
Fuck, I didn't even consider this.
We have so much power. Like, it's not even a case of just, we'll have to go, come back. It's like, no, we have unlimited rides on the fucking bullet train. Yeah. Like, I tell people, they're like, oh yeah, you could do like, you can get a trip to wherever and you can come back and it'll be only this much. I'm like, no, you're not listening. It's unlimited. You have to abuse it. Get on the train, on the Shinkansen, go one fucking stop, get off the train, get back on again on the next fucking scheduled train, go 2 stops, fuck it, because you can. That's insane to me. That's actually, David, it's insane to me. I feel like if I don't abuse this system, I am doing Prime Minister Suga a grave disservice.
That's true. Like, Sendai is like right in the middle of that trip.
In the middle of that trip.
Get up, get off, stop at Sendai, have some lunch, check out what you need to see.
Oh, the only thing I need to see in Sendai is the big old lady. You know what I'm talking about?
The big white one?
The big white one, yeah.
Yeah.
I want to see her.
Canon.
I think so, yeah.
Yeah.
It'll be early, so we throw our shit in coin lockers.
Yeah.
Lock that shit up. We go and see the big old lady.
Yo, I wanna go see like Date Masamune shit in Sendai too.
Ooh, fuck yeah. We go check that shit out. We eat some gyutang for lunch.
Ooh, yes.
The only
and gyoza
thing.
too. Sendai's famous for gyoza. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Sendai's famous.
I'm pretty sure it's Sendai.
We about to have the most gyoza filled trip of my entire fucking life, David. Fuck me.
It's gonna be a good time.
We go Sendai. We eat some gyoza. We eat some gyutang. We get back on the Shinkansen, we ride up to Aomori, we check into the hotel, we throw our shits down, we get wildly... I hope it snows.
You do, I don't.
Just a little bit.
Just a little bit.
Tiny bit of
I
snow.
thought about this, I'm like, oh, it's gonna be like kind of cold, so like, should I bring a jacket? Like, maybe.
I might pack a jacket.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna... I'll probably pack like a hoodie or something.
I need to buy like a tiny wheel suitcase, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I have one.
I only have a duffel bag. Although I love traveling with duffel bags, I feel like
it's a little bit difficult to pack a jacket in a duffel bag. It's like, okay, I'm taking the jacket and my toothbrush, I guess. Yeah, like that's kind of.
And I guess that's it.
Yeah.
Maybe this one sock will fit. Nope, can't close the bag. Well, the duffel bag I've been using for like 6 years now. It's like a big old fucking duffel bag. So it's been like everywhere with me in Japan.
Right. Yeah.
But it's destroyed. Like the zips are fucked. Like it doesn't close properly anymore. Like the whole bag is like disintegrating.
It's absolutely destroyed.
You know when the bag just gets so old, it just starts falling apart.
Yep.
It's like that at the moment. So I'm like, it's after I took it to Niigata and Toyama, and when I got back from that trip, I was like, this might be the last trip I take this bag on. Literally, dude. I was like, this might be the last trip this bag goes on because, like,
Fair enough. Yeah.
It is. It's old.
Yeah, dude. I have my bag that I used all through university, and that was like I graduated in 2015, so I've had it at least 5 years.
Oh shit.
That thing is falling apart. It's still good. Like, it's a big backpack too. Yeah. It's nice.
I do like having like a backpack I can use for like a long ass time. You get sentimental about it. You're like, this is my bag.
You know, it's fucking problem here is like every time I go to look to buy a backpack, it's always fucking small. Yeah. I'm like, no, dude, I want a chunky boy. I need a big ass backpack.
I want a bag. I want to be able to like put a child in this bag and a cat and be like, yes, this is my daughter and my cat. And they fit in this bag comfortably. What? No, there's a tea set in there. They're fine. Like,
you got kotatsu and everything.
There's a kotatsu in there. Don't fucking worry. They're good. They're warmer than we are right now. Like, that is what I want. But I always feel like when I buy like a bag in Japan, you have to buy a bag from like a sort of like a, what do I say?
Hiking or like mountaineering type shit. Yeah.
A bag from a reputable source that's gonna last a long time.
Like a backpacking.
Like a backpack. So then it's not gonna fucking disintegrate on me.
Right, in like 20 minutes.
I remember I bought this bag from, I forgot where. It was like a shitty bag, like a couple thousand yen. Shit disintegrated in like 2 months. Like,
I've definitely had that. Have you had like where you buy something and like, specifically a bag, and like it has like I don't know how they do this, but it's got like a plastic like coating on the outside, and it like flakes off.
Hate that shit. Yeah,
I fucking hate that crap because it gets in everything.
Yeah, that's the first sign your bag is
not
done.
It's done. Yeah, at that point, just toss it.
The next one is when you zip the bag up and the zip breaks off in your hand.
Yep, I've had that with my school bag.
Yep, and you're like, this bag has a month left.
Max.
Fucking max. This bag's done. And it always is. Like, my zip broke, then the entire bag started coming apart. Then it was like a hole. I was like, how is there a hole in this bag? Like, I've not used it for anything that would give it
a hole.
How has this happened? Like, it's always shit like that.
Yep.
Anyway, I'm gonna get new suitcase for this fucking Aomori trip. Man, is this us going? We're gonna invite some of the boys? What's the plan, David?
I don't know. I'm fine with just you and me.
But... Yeah, me too. That's the thing. So I'm wondering, like, what do we... We'll think about it. This is an off mic type of conversation.
Yes, very very much so.
An off mic conversation we will have where we bring out the whiteboard and start judging the boys and their merits.
Dude, just holding rounds of interviews.
Now,
what are your strengths and weaknesses?
What? Why should we allow you to come to our trip to Aomori? But I've known you for 10 years. Can you answer the question in
That was my question.
That was my fucking question, mate. There's a bear traveling down the mountain. He's going to attack me personally. Right. Do you jump in front of the bear and save me, or do you save yourself?
Simple question.
You have 5 seconds. Yes or no? Do you save me or do you save yourself? It's a timer and shit. He's like, maybe I save you. I'm like, saves me. Pussy.
The correct answer was you fight the bear.
It was a trick question.
Yeah.
I would be nowhere near a bear. You should know this. They're my only weakness. Dude, I'm so excited. I'm actually terrified of like randomly seeing a bear in Aomori though.
Nah, you'll be fine.
Hopefully. Man.
I do have the thing that I want to talk about.
What?
So, we got time.
I can't even see the time.
It's 1:10. We're at 1:10.
We're good.
1 hour 10.
Continue.
Right. So I want to talk about a little bit about fast food in Japan.
Go on.
So I was flicking through Twitter, you know how you do.
Yeah.
And then I see this tier list.
Oh god, okay.
And it's a tier list for Japanese like fast food chains, right?
I'm already triggered.
And this tier list triggered me so hard.
Are you serious?
I was like, you need to get the fuck out of this country right now. Absolutely. Like, I don't know if it was a troll. I don't know if it was a joke.
Yeah.
I don't think it was.
Do you have the list?
I do have the list.
Oh god, okay.
Okay.
It's gonna go A to what? A to
F. No, S to F.
S to F. I don't even want to hear what's in this. Okay, David, trigger me.
Okay. Let me see. Let's just pick some of these at random.
Give me one from F tier first. Let me see.
From F tier. You want to know what's an F tier?
Let me see what's an F tier.
Sukiya.
What? It's an F. Fuck off. What do you mean it's an F tier?
F tier.
Show us fucking lit. Wait. I'm really
Okay.
mad. So what the fuck's in S tier?
Oh, no. Hang on.
Oh, fuck off. Okay,
Do you want me
on.
to go through the rest of F tier?
Oh, go off. Fuck. Okay, go on. I'm already mad.
Tendon Tenya.
Shut the fuck. Wait. How? It's cheap and delicious.
Also in F tier.
Who the fuck?
Yoshinoya.
Oh, fuck off. These are all S tier.
Matsuya.
Oh, you cunt. Okay.
This, I believe, is the only one that deserves to be in F tier.
Go on.
Not deserves. I would put it higher, but I can understand why it's in F tier. It's Saizeria.
Okay, that can be an F tier.
Yeah, I'm okay with that.
I'm fine with that. Yeah, Sizer kind of sucks.
Okay,
all family restaurant are below D tier.
Yeah, they're D tier. Like,
They're all D
by
tier.
design, they're D
By
tier.
exactly by design. Go on.
Yeah. So, let's moving up to E tier here. E tier has Lateria.
What?
That's like
I mean,
a C.
I feel like I've never been there enough to judge it on its merits. I would give it, just from the look of it, perhaps a C.
It's been there's one near your house. I've been there twice. I've enjoyed both times.
Give it a C.
It's a C.
Let's continue.
Ringer Hut, also an E.
What the fuck's Ringer Hut?
Ringer Hut is like Chinese food.
Oh, okay. I can't judge
okay.
it. I don't think I've been. Alright, go on. Alright.
D tier. Coco's Restaurant. Not Coco Ichibanya.
Oh, okay.
Coco's Restaurant.
The fuck is Coco's Restaurant?
I had one by my old house. I never went to it.
It checks out.
Freshness Burger in D.
Wait. Freshness Burger kind of slaps.
D though.
D?
Yeah. Also in D, Pizzala. Now keep in mind, Pizzala is there, I think, because there's better pizza in Japan.
There is better pizza in
But
Japan.
those pizza chains are not Japanese.
They're not. No. Pizza.
So they are not on this list.
For pizza. For pizza.
I would say it's number 2.
Yeah.
Pizza Hut, Pizzala, Domino's. Domino's is on the bottom.
Sucks in Japan. It's so bad.
No, it's not good.
It's awful. I would give Pizza Hut at least
I would give it a C.
D plus to
Yeah,
C.
D plus C.
It's not terrible.
Yeah.
It hits a spot.
Mm.
You know what I mean?
It ain't no Pizza Hut, though.
It ain't no Calbee cocaine pizza.
Yeah.
Let me tell you. Whoo, that pizza good. Go on. What's we on C tier?
Yeah, no, D. We're
Still
one
on
more in D.
Oh fuck, what is it?
Moss Burger.
Listen, I'm on record of not being a fan of Moss Burger. Moss Burger is expensive, tiny burgers.
Correct.
But they are delicious.
They do not deserve to be in D tier.
They do not. C.
C. Hard C.
Hard C.
Okay. Moving up to C tier.
I'm so mad already.
Denny's.
Oh, fuck off!
Denny's is B.
How is Denny's in C tier?
I think Denny's is B.
Yo, Denny's desserts slap.
Oh, they're fucking good.
Them parfaits.
That
madness.
alone brings them up
That alone.
to B.
I walked into this Denny's, and I've never been to a Denny's. And my friend was like, Denny's always has amazing parfaits and seasonal shit. We've got to go. I'm like, I'll go to fucking Denny's parfait we'll go. So we go. This parfait comes out. I must have paid like 500 yen for this parfait. Huge.
Absolutely giant.
I was like, did I make a mistake here?
They ordered L size.
Can I even finish this part? I mean,
Yeah.
I did. But I was like, this is insane. For that alone, B. How dare you? Continue.
Okay. Gusto. Gusto should be in D tier.
Gusto is shit. It's a family restaurant.
It's a family restaurant. It should be in D tier.
Family restaurants don't get higher than D. Wait, what is gonna be S? I'm.
Oh, you'll be mad. You're gonna be mad.
It's gonna be something stupid.
The last thing in C tier is I forget how to read this kanji. Gyoza no. What the fuck is it? It's the green, yellow, orange, red.
Not the one near my house.
No. It's like the chain gyoza place. This one.
That place is good.
I could see it in C tier.
I can see it in C tier, but it's good.
Yeah.
Oh, you know what this is? My blind spot is gyoza. If it's gyoza,
Yeah, you just go to other gyoza. You just go to a mom and pop gyoza,
gyoza place, yeah.
Yeah.
That's pretty much what it is.
B tier.
Oof, fucking hell.
Bikuri Donki.
Hi?
Yeah, I know, right?
Is B tier?
It's Hamburg restaurant? Hamburg. You're gonna put Hamburg steaky in B tier? Hamburg steaky is fucking F tier.
That's like
F. F minus.
I wouldn't even put it on a list.
No.
Just because that being on your list is insulting to the list.
Yes. Oh.
Bikuri donkey. Not even what's like steaky gusto or something better like that.
Yeah. Ikinari steaky.
Fucking ikinari steaky.
Yeah, where's that?
Where's that on the
It's
list?
not on this list. You fucked up.
Ikinari steaky fucking slaps.
Where's... They don't have Otoya on here either.
Dumbass.
Okay, anyway.
Bad list.
Next one. Washoku Sato. This must be some Kansai shit, because I've never seen this. Never seen it. Must be some Kansai shit.
Can't get that shit.
Wrong.
Yeah, fucking shit on my face.
This also I've never seen before.
B?
Tatoi? Yatoi?
This is B tier?
Yeah.
Get this unknown Kansai shit on my face.
I don't know what the fuck this is. Marugame, udon, and tempura. I have no idea what
I have
marugame
no idea what that is. Fuck you. Bring me to the A tier.
There's nothing in A tier.
What?
Nothing.
Wait, there's nothing in A tier, but there's shit in S tier?
Yes.
That doesn't make sense.
I know. Okay.
What?
Here's S tier. Are you ready?
S tier is... Okay, go on. I'm... Go on.
There's two things in S tier.
It's gonna be... I know what it's gonna be. It's gonna be something...
1. Koko Ichibanya.
Oh, fuck off! Fuck! It's the worst shit! It's not even good. F. Fuck off. Seriously?
Koko Ichibanya as a fucking curry place in S? Yo. No. Sukiya does a better curry than Koko Ichibanya.
Sukiya does a better curry.
Yeah.
Sukiya had...
And you can get more things at Sukiya.
Yeah.
So, what does that say about Koko Ichibanya?
There's one time I hadn't eaten Koko Ichibanya in 8. There's one in my station. There's one near my bank. And I hadn't eaten one of these meals, these curries, in ages. And I was like, you know what? I'm gonna do it.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna get one. I'm gonna eat one of these fucking curries. And I regretted it for 2 weeks. I'm not saying I was shitting myself for 2 weeks, but I regretted the decision to get that curry. I felt like it wasted a meal for 2... I was like, I'm full, but full of regret for eating this meal. It sucked, David. It's awful. It's not good.
It's not great.
It's not good.
It's like hard D.
It's hard. I'd give it an F. Okay, what was the last S tier one?
The last thing
It's gonna be McDonald's thing. Fucking
that triggered me. No.
stupid,
McDonald's is American.
Okay, good. At least they went that far.
The thing that triggered me the most on this list,
So triggered.
I saw it, and immediately I was like, "You're wrong. You're wrong. Your opinion is discarded." I could understand if you had some stuff shuffled around that I didn't agree with. Fine, but there's something so heinous, so disgusting in S tier that I immediately closed Twitter. Immediately, I couldn't even look at that list anymore. It was so fucking bad.
What is it?
The last thing in fucking S tier is Wendy's First Kitchen.
Oh, shut the Are you serious?
Yes.
Wendy's first fucking kitchen.
Wendy's First Kitchen.
Put that as S tier.
In S tier. S tier?
Wait, so in this
S tier.
in this person's taste buds, they eat Kokia Ichiban curry, and then they eat Wendy's, and they go.
But it's not even Wendy's, it's knockoff Wendy's.
It's like fake Wendy's. So like for our American listeners who are like, hey, Wendy's is pretty
Wendy's
good.
is pretty good.
No, but no, this is fake Wendy's.
So what happened was Wendy's bought out all the First Kitchen places and combined them together to make Wendy's First Kitchen. The only problem is that it's not Wendy's and it's not First Kitchen.
Nope.
It's shit.
It's trash.
It's garbage. It's trash. And if you ever told me that Wendy's is an S tier in Japan on your fucking list,
You're done.
Honestly, I seriously wonder if you've eaten food.
Full stop.
Full stop.
Full stop.
Wrong.
The madness is, so if you're talking about fast food in Japan, you could put the convenience store as one collective...
I would rather go to the convenience store than to Wendy's.
There we go. Same. That was my exact point. I would rather get a Pizzamon from 7-Eleven than I would anything from Wendy's.
100%.
Because them Pizzamons smash.
I would rather go to the fucking supermarket, buy a slice of bread, put some cheese and tomato sauce on it, and I would rather eat that instead of going to Wendy's.
I'd rather breathe really heavily and hope that it fills me up than go to Wendy's. It's like, sustenance. Like,
love that oxygen.
It is. That's a really bad list.
It's absolutely terrible.
It's awful. Who made that list?
I'm not gonna call them out.
Okay.
If they listen to this podcast, shame on you.
Shame on you.
Shame on you.
Shame on you. That's a bad list. Bad. That's an awful list.
I would if I was friends with this person and I saw this list and then they said, "Hey, let's go out for food," I would decline.
I couldn't,
because immediately you've already invalidated that any of your taste in food is good.
Yes.
100%.
Reminds me of, there's a story I heard. I feel like it's a story. It's like a copy paster at this stage. It's gone around so much about the guy who comes to Japan and his friend is like, I know a great Italian place, and they walk like 45 minutes to get there, and it's fucking size area. It's like, at this stage, it's like copy pasta. But I truly believe this is a real story that happened.
100%.
And I honestly think that someone has eaten that size area, not realized it's a shitty family restaurant, and in their in their palate, this was authentic, delicious Italian food. Right. And to me, that just fills me with like sadness. Mm-hmm. It's like when I'm arguing with people about food on the internet, because it's what I do sometimes because I cook, and then you have people like, oh, but I think the best food in Japan is like some crappy convenience store shit. I just feel sad. It's like the people who like Family Mart chicken and stuff. That shit is disgusting.
You had a whole adventure about Family Mart chicken.
I was fighting people on the internet about this shit. Like, there's one guy who's like a troll. A lot of his things are basically like Family Mart chicken. That's kind of like his brand. It's the thing he's trying to make into his brand. So that guy I get. He's just being silly, so I get that. But there are people who generally were in my DMs telling me things like, no, it's delicious. Or the one with like the spicy one is great. And I'm like, no, it's disgusting. Like, and it got to an extent where I was like, I just kind of feel pity for you.
Right.
That in your entire life, of all the things you've eaten, it's led you here to put this in your mouth and go, this is top 10 of this is like up there.
Do you want me to tell you a story about my last experience with Family Mart chicken?
You definitely shit yourself, but go on.
No, I didn't. But
dang.
We can only hope. No, so I was going to school.
Yeah.
And buy onigiri in the morning because I like to buy it before I go to work.
Yeah.
Right. So I go, and just this day, for whatever reason, my brain said, you should buy Family Mart chicken. Mm-hmm. I don't know why my brain said this.
Memes.
Because immediately after, my brain was like, you fucked up. You fucked up, son.
Wait, this is entirely your idea. This is entirely your idea.
Yeah. So I buy this Family Mart chicken. I buy the spiced chicken because that's the best one, right?
Yeah.
Like, I'd eaten Family Mart chicken before, so I knew it.
You know it's about.
It's not a new experience to me.
It's disgusting. Yeah.
And I go and buy this Family Mart chicken, and I take it. I get outside. I'm walking down the street. I'm like, I'm gonna eat this before I get to school because I don't want to be the guy who comes into the teacher's room and just eats their smelly Family Mart chicken.
Exactly. Yeah.
Right. Because you don't want to be an asshole, right?
You want to be a dickhead. Yeah.
Onigiri doesn't fucking smell.
Onigiri's great.
And if it does smell, it doesn't smell anything worse than whatever else other people are eating.
It's nori and rice. You'll be okay.
Right. Exactly. Right. Yeah. So I'm walking down the street. I'm in my suit. I bite into this chicken, and just immediately grease just shoots out of my mouth, like where I bit, right onto my shirt. Oh, and I just have this giant grease stain all the way down my shirt, and I'm just like, oh my fucking god!
Are you fucking serious?
I can't believe this. I can't believe you've done this.
I can't believe you've just done this.
Yeah. So this fucking happens, and I'm like, fuck, are you fucking serious?
Dude, holy shit.
Luckily, I got to school.
Yeah.
I had an extra shirt.
Oh.
Because I
A wise man prepared.
planned ahead.
Good man.
That is a loud helicopter.
Holy shit. I wonder if it's picking it up. Wait.
Oh, it is 100%
picking that
helicopter up.
They are coming to arrest us for fraud.
FBI, open up!
Oh, the motherfucker in here doesn't like bullshit on the giddy. Took some minutes to get prepared, but we're here. Don't.
Who put Wendys in S tier? Yeah.
I get shot first because I'm black. He's got a gun. It's just my afro. He's got an afro.
Fuck. Yeah.
They take my Zaudi card away from me.
Not anymore.
He's an immigrant. Take the card.
He's an immigrant.
He's undocumented. Take my card from me. Snap it in half.
Yeah.
So we saved you from that terrible time. Sorry. It's not America.
You're on your deathbed. At least I'll never eat Family Mart chicken again.
Holy shit. So if I can bit your thing.
Yeah, just grease like on my shirt. So I like washed it in like the fucking changing room sink. Luckily, I hung it up in my locker and I came back and there was nothing there.
Ooh, just in time.
So I'm like, thank God.
God,
but fuck, I was like, I can't believe this happened. And then I just said, never again. I've never eaten Family Mart chicken that was that wet, that greasy, and that fucking disgusting.
It's.
And never again will I.
It's never good.
No.
That's the thing.
No, it's not. People have deluded themselves into thinking it's good.
I really fully have.
Go get good karaage. And then you will never think that Family Mart chicken is good. I hate people who say like, "Oh, I got drunk and it just hits right when you're drunk." It's like,
yeah, it doesn't.
No, just go get karaage when you're drunk. When you are drinking, that place is open.
Yeah.
Just go
get karaage.
Yeah.
Don't be dumb. Like my entire thing is like, oh, I'm really drunk, so I got like a Family Mart chicken thing, and I'm like, bro, they sell ice cream there. Like real talk. Like I mean, there are better things to get in the store than that. And my other thing is, why are you drinking street beer? Why are you walking around just drinking beers on the street? I mean, how old are you? Get your shit together.
Oh man, speaking of street beers, this podcast will never end. I'm
sorry.
This morning, I went to the convenience store.
Yeah.
And I'm coming out of the convenience store. And I see this man. And you know how like they have like those like upside down U-shaped like blockers I guess for like to make sure that cars don't accidentally run through the fucking thing. There's this man and he's leaning on this fucking blocker.
Oh god.
And he's drinking a Shuhai or something. This is like 9 in the morning.
I was about to say what time? Okay, yeah.
It's 9 in the morning.
Classic Japan.
This man had the most like disgusting guy from a hentai face I'd ever seen.
Oh no. Okay, yeah.
This man's face looked like an upside down fucking eggplant.
Straight out of a fucking
just his chin was so thin and his head just went like whoop into like this big ass forehead and he has this like stringy ass greasy straight hair. Yeah. And I'm just like ugh. Like I just look at this dude and I'm like ugh, and I'm like now I feel bad, but
yeah. I've judged this man.
I've judged this man, but man, you look like a dirty hentai motherfucker.
Man, it is 9 a.m. You drinking Chuhai.
Yeah, and you're drinking Chuhai, so I know you're a dirty hentai motherfucker.
It's 9 a.m. Anyone I see drinking, I love when I get on the train in the morning and you see people drinking like a strong zero, and it's like 10 a.m.
Man,
I'm like, bro,
that's a life.
The guy had like his own like beer koozie thing.
Ooh, that's even worse when you've prepared to drink.
Prepared for his 10 a.m. strong zero, and he's on the train pounding that bitch, and I'm like, dude, bro,
what a life.
What if calm down? Was your morning that hard?
Right.
Morning ain't nothing but shower and breakfast. Like, was it that fucking hard? Honestly, fuck me.
That's rough.
Anyway, yeah, we'll have more. We'll have more next week talking about traveling around and such. But yeah, we gotta go buy tickets as well. So we'll
yeah, that's true. We do need to do that.
We'll talk about that. Anyway, guys, we've kept you here long enough.
Yeah, we're over. We're at exactly an hour and a half.
Amazing. I like that I can't see the time anymore.
No,
I have no idea how long I'm running for. So I'm always like, how long have I been talking for?
This is why I think I want to move the
thing around again. I do like seeing how long I've been talking for. Yeah. Like if I can't see, I'm like, I want to start a new topic, but do we have time?
Do we have time? Yeah.
That's always my whole thing. So yeah. Anyway,
yeah. Maybe I'll move this desk somewhere else, or maybe I'll move it into that room. We'll see.
We'll find out. Anyway, guys, Thanks for listening.
Have a good week.
Have a good week, guys. See you.
Especially since you'll probably listen to this on Monday morning.
Probably,
now.
yeah. Sorry if we messed up your schedule. I released this a day late.
I'm sorry.
What are you gonna do? I was
What are you
busy.
gonna do? Jordan missed last train. What are you gonna do?
I missed last train. What are you gonna do? I'm sorry.
It happens.
Love you guys. See you next week.
Bye.
Bye.